Where is it? What's taking so long?
There it is.
We're live.
Live. Hi, Delon. The journey of life.
He said that yesterday. Remember, you said, "Who's the journey of life?" We like that name.
Yeah. The journey of life. I don't know who it is, but hey, I mean, I know it's the now because he told us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So cool. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wealth Wednesday, it looks like we're doing today, huh?
Wealth Wednesday. What is Wealth Wednesday? Well, here's what Wealth Wednesday is. Good morning, AJ. What's happening, brother? That reminds me, I got Peterson. We'll talk about those after the thing. We'll stay on a minute or two, but
okay.
the headlines. But Wealth Wednesday is where, you cannot have a poverty mentality. Okay. If you have a poverty mentality, you'll live in poverty. If you say things like, I can't afford that. If you, and I'm not saying you should live frivolous, is that the word? Frivolously? But you need to have a abundance mentality. Good morning, Sabrina. Good morning, Annette. Abundance mentality. And the best way to do that is to go out there on Wealth Wednesday. You can do it on any day of the week. But if we as a group go out there on Wealth Wednesday and take a bill, a $5 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill, and put it inside of a book at Barnes & Noble, a book on how to earn extra money or how to make money from home. Don't put your card in there. Don't put your name in there. Stick a $10 bill in there. And somebody opens that book. They may open it tomorrow. They may open it next week. They may open it 3 months from now. They're going to go, I just opened the book about how to earn extra money. And there's $10 in there.
That's really cool.
And some of the things, that I had somebody said on a call early this morning, I was watching a training call, that they do a Wealth Wednesday as well. They're like, you know what I like to do? I like to go to Walmart and I'll stick some money in a shoe or stick the money in something at Walmart. Because a lot of people at Walmart need money, I might go to the kids section and I might stick something in like a little, a toy that's for a little toddler, because who's looking at that, and they said, I make it high enough on the shelf where the toddler can't reach it, but the mom, can reach it. And they're in Walmart shopping. There's paying for the person behind you's drink or snack, whatever at Starbucks. Starbucks is fairly safe.
Yeah.
Nowadays you get in line at Texas Roadhouse, you better think twice before you say, hey, how much is their bill? $117. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? There's something really powerful about that. I love that. I had somebody do that one time at a grocery store for me, and I still remember how I felt when I think he was really trying to pick me up, but the point was he still paid for my groceries. But it's pretty cool when you pay for someone, the person behind me or whatever.
Yeah, and it's a random act of kindness involving a financial transaction with no thought or intent of getting anything in return. We have a lady who gives out flowers, out in Colorado, and she just loves giving out flowers. Now, if you're a guy, I'm not sure that would work out too well for you, especially if you go handing women flowers. They might get the wrong idea. But hey, I have a friend of mine who used to, when he first started in the business, he would go to the store and he would get silver dollars. He said, I need some silver dollars. Now, of course, right now change is scarce, and I know there's a lot of skepticism about that. Oh my God, what they're doing to us. And the reality of it is, here's the deal. I was a retailer. I was in the restaurant business for 20 plus years. I promise you, if we would much rather have cash. Much rather. We don't want the IRS getting any more of our money than that. I mean, we don't like credit cards. Partly, think about this. When you use a debit card, it costs that provider 5 to 7% more. Mm-hmm. They're having to pay a transaction fee. When you use a credit card, it costs them 3 to 5% more. So don't get upset with the retailer, the restaurant, the place for doing that. They don't want to do it. Here's the deal. Here's the truth. Again, coming from a guy, business entrepreneur for many, many years, is when you shut down all these mom and pop businesses and all these places that take money and exchange money, there's no money. They got their money sitting there. They don't have it. So they're not taking this. And so the customers are not coming in going, how much is that? And leaving the waitress tips. And us, the consumers, have all the coins. We got them. I went to a coffee shop yesterday. Can't think of the name of it over here. And got a vanilla latte with coconut milk. And I'm telling you, I've never had one with coconut milk, but that thing was good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So I looked in my little tray in my car, and my change was like overflowing, And so I scooped it all out, every bit of it, because they had like a little mailbox flip-up thing on the outside of their drive-through window, and it said tips are appreciated. And I said, is this where you do tips? She said, yeah. And I'm like holding my hand trying to get it over there and dumped it in there, and she just died laughing. And I said, there's my change. So, but anyway, he'd buy silver dollars at the bank, and he would just meet people and go, here's $1. Here's something to remember me by. And in conversation, here, I want to get it. Later, he would do, as he became more and more successful, he would do, a $5 bill or a $10 bill, just talking to people, just giving them something, just to remember me. Here, I thought you'd like this, And so a random act of kindness on a Wednesday is powerful.
It is. Alan, do you remember when you recommended that book to me several years ago, Happy Pockets Full of Money?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was a great book, kind of with exactly what you're talking about with your mindset. It really makes a difference.
Yeah, that is a great book. Lisa Hatch is in a book club. And so.
Well, no, it's not even a book club. Somebody just challenged me to post 7 covers of books I loved. That's it. Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't have time right now for a book club, but I would love. Oh, I will someday.
Yeah. So, there's a couple of books that I recommend. One is A Happy Pocket Full of Money, for sure. And another one is this. And if you haven't read this, write this down. This will change your life. Okay. And it's an inexpensive book. You're going to spend $3, $4, $5 on it. Maybe. At the most you'd pay is $6, $7. It's a simple, short read. Okay. But the name of the book by George S. Clausen, Clason, George S. Clausen, is The Richest Man in Babylon. And it's Baby, Lon. Babylon, Baby, baby, Lon. The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clausen. You can read it in a day, 2 days. If you're like me and you try to read in the bed before you go to sleep, 2 weeks. Because if I lay down and start reading, I'm like, and then. So, I forgot to mark my page before I fell out with a book in my lap. But that's a great book. And thank you for mentioning that, because I had forgotten A Happy Pocket Full of Money,
Yeah.
And so that's a great book. And hey, that's another way, you could share a book with someone,
I was going to say, yeah, Emma Watson, that actress from Harry Potter, you guys, she does that. She goes around and she has the means to run around sharing stacks of books. She hides them, and people find them in different places. So you could hide one of those books, $3, $4, $5 book, right?
Yeah.
Instead of a $5 bill, something
Yeah.
The $5 bill will change somebody's life. The book may change somebody's life.
Yeah, the $5 bill. You could literally, if you saw somebody, you thought, you know what, I'd like to give that person a $5 bill or whatever, and you see them about to turn and come down the aisle at the Walmart or wherever you are, and you just lay the $5 bill, drop the $5 bill in the middle of the aisle, and then just walk and turn.
Yep.
They're going to pick it up.
Yeah.
They're going to pick it up. So speaking of that, we're going to do this today. See this book right here, Being a Leader
Yep.
by Ryan Daly. Ryan's a friend of ours and a friend of a very dear friend of Eddie Stone. There's Lisa Peterson's copy of that book. If you don't have a copy of this book, message in the message here. And here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because we get some replay people, and I hate to, there are some people right now that are at a job job. They are, they got, and they don't have a choice. I know Andrew's at his job and he's like, screw it, I'm watching, AJ's, and we appreciate that, AJ, really do. AJ is a rock star. You're talking about a consistent leader, and I promise you it's going to pay off, big time for AJ in the future. But I'm going to pick a winner of this book today. And you know what? I mean, what we're going to do is this. I'm going to pick two winners today. And I'm going to, and so let me know if you're watching live or in the replay. That does not affect your chances of winning. Okay. But if you want to win, say, I want to win in the comments. I want to win, or I want the book, or enter me, or pick me, or whatever. Ryan's my best friend. I don't know what you say. But let me know that you want to be entered in to win this book. And I'm going to give away two books today. And I'll put them right here beside the one that I was actually reading yesterday so that I can mail them out. And we'll give away some books today. So how about that?
That's a good thing for Wealth Wednesday. I love that.
Wealth
Very generous. I love it.
Win a book. And so with that being said, Wealth Wednesday is our message for the day. But one thing I want to talk about just quickly, because I know we're short on to 11:11. I hear so many cool things about 11:11. Somebody mentioned that yesterday, and I'm like, ooh. And so anyway, lots of different things. And DeLon says he never got his book. So maybe I don't have DeLon's address, or maybe I didn't mail it, DeLon. So thanks for that reminder. So I owe DeLon a book. DeLon, send me a message in the Facebook Messenger that I owe you a book, and I'll get that one out too. Let's see. So I'm mailing out tomorrow now. 3 books. Listen, DeLon, you're new at this game working with Alan Newell, but Alan Newell sometimes needs friendly reminders.
I send him gentle reminders. I do.
Call them gentle reminders. Others call them friendly reminders.
Yep.
Denise Longton says, "What the F? Where WTF? Where's my stuff? Whatever. I had somebody the other day on one of my lives say, "Hey, I'd like to get that information from you." And I had left and was in the car. I said, "Great, I'll get it to you when I get back from my computer." And they sent me a message yesterday afternoon and said, "Hey, just letting you know, I never did receive that. Where did you send it?" There's only one place I could send it because I don't have their email address. So that was a general reminder. So, yeah. Good morning. And so what I wanted to just for you to think about today is this: I was reading a thing yesterday that was talking about what's going on out there in the world and how huge our opportunity is right now. Our opportunity. Okay. And so a couple of things here I wanted to kind of go over with you. Let me see where it is here. I copied and pasted it, I hope. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. The number of one thing I want to say is that go to my live page and listen to Charlotte Snyder's testimony. Charlotte is a customer of ours, and I say that Charlotte is a VBO. Okay, and Charlotte has MS, and she was diagnosed in 1978, maybe, with progressive MS. I think that date is right, 78. And she's been using our products now for about 7 years. And she does a testimonial, and I shared it on my live page. And it's powerful. It's powerful. I mean, she doesn't mention products, but she talks about, organic, whole food, plant-based nutrition, and she loves our products. And she, so go on there and show her some love. But what I was looking for, and I can't find it, and I apologize, but it's talking about, the businesses that are closing, the retail stores. Starbucks is talking about closing 400 stores. The Gap is going out of business. Victoria's Secret filed bankruptcy. They're going out of business. They're closing their stores. There's new. I mean, when I read the list of businesses, Nissan is talking about closing down their plants in the United States. The retail stores are just. I mean, what do we say? The huge one. Oh, JCPenney filed bankruptcy. They're the oldest retailer in the country, and Amazon bought them for like pennies on the dollar. And what they bought was their customer base and their line, their JCPenney line. JCPenney out of business. So many, and I don't say that to be a negative Nelly. What I tell you that to say is, and the list is just enormous. And I thought last night about sharing it on the team page, and I thought I don't want to be a negative Nelly, but because I want it to come across right, properly, to say that everything's going to online shopping. And so we offer online shopping. And not only do we offer online shopping, I was about to say that Jana used to work at, where did she used to work? Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's, and they are so, listen, I won in a contest with a previous company. I won a contest and I got to go to Arizona and I got a spa treatment at Red Door Salon. I'd never heard of I didn't know what Red Door Salon was. I thought, the heck am I going to a Red Door Salon? Has it got a red door? It does have a red door, but I went in there and this guy said, "Hi, can I help you? What would you like me to do to your hair?" I didn't know he's doing my hair. So I just got a haircut before I left, like the day before I left. I went, "Really nothing. Well, let's just shape it up." And he just buzzed me. And I'm like, "Dude," he goes, "What do you think?" I said, "Sucks. I don't like it. Told you that I just got a haircut." Anyway, they probably paid him a couple of $300-400 for that haircut. You know what I mean? And so we got to go to Nordstrom and I had $1,000 shopping spree. And I'm thinking, woo, rocking the $1,000 shopping spree. Pair of pants, 2 shirts. That was it. My money's gone. Now, understand that I was like looking for the clearance aisle, like who Clarence is. He's a guy over there who says, "Hey, this stuff's going, you can buy it at a deal." Clearance. And so, no, we were doing a photo shoot the next day. So you go to the Red Door Salon, they do your nails and your thing and your massage and your hair and all this crap. And which I didn't care, 2 poots about. Give me the product. God knows what they paid. But when you look at people and what you got going on here, big dude? I don't see that. I don't see a pen. Oh, I got to use a stick. I don't know how to use a stick. Can you just do a number?
Just go like that.
Go like that. Where is that? Whoops. See, I don't know how to do that. Oh, can I touch them? Can you give me a minute?
So go
like that. Okay. We'll see what it just picked a number. I don't know what the number is. I don't know what it picked. It just picked a number. I don't know what it picked. Games. I don't get them. Joysticks, Nordstrom's. There are people looking for work. We're online. We have the highest quality products at a fair price, at a very fair price for what we offer. Okay, and so my point is if you can, if we have what people are looking for. We have what. There you go. Now we're talking. I can do that. Okay, let's see here.
Well, and look what Jana's saying. She's talking about Nordstrom. They are 100% moving online. I'm sure they have a plan in place to continue to close stores. 100-year-old company, doesn't matter. People have made a huge shift.
Huge shift. And the reason I'm using Nordstrom's is because if people will go online and buy a pair of jeans for $350, they will go online and buy Super Green juice for $63, especially if they know the quality and what it'll do for them, you see. And a lot of people, so anyway, my point is that right now, there's never been a better time for us to go out there and say, hey, we're looking for people. And so I got a tip yesterday, and I wanted to share with you. How many people do you know who are accountants or CPAs?
Right.
They're accountants or CPAs.
Right.
Well, their clients, a lot of their clients are like hurting, total income change. Now, it's going to be in the best interest of that CPA, that financial advisor, that accountant, to keep those people making money, or who are they going to cut out? Them. Right? Mm-hmm. So if you know people in that industry, I can call them up and I can say, hey, Lisa Hatch, listen, I know you're in the accounting world and the accounting business, and boy, it's hitting all these industries and these people, these individuals hard. And what's ironic is our business is just booming because so many people are looking for an opportunity to earn a part-time income, to earn an income on a part-time basis that doesn't interfere with what they're currently doing. So I'm sure in your business, you probably know some people that are looking. And so I would really appreciate it if you could just refer them to me. And if you need to know more about what I'm doing, I'll be more than happy to send you the link. We're not one of these high-pressure sales companies. We're not selling timeshares. If you're on here and you sell timeshares, I'm sorry. We're a quality company. So I would love to be able to help some people. At the end of last month and the last 3 weeks of the month, we had over 10,000 people join our team.
Yeah.
10,000 worldwide. So if you know of anybody, now what that accountant might say is, yeah, me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay if they don't. That's not the reason I'm asking them. See, if I'm a CPA, an accountant, or a financial advisor, I probably have, CPA might have 300 customers. An accountant might have, 50 customers. A financial advisor might have 75. And so, I saw yesterday where Warren Buffett so far has lost $50 billion during this. Just Warren, just give me one of those. I'll take one, But I mean, that's like us losing $50, which is cool. And the dude's a genius at investing, so I'm cool with that. So I know we're over time. It's Wealth Wednesday. Just wanted to drop a few comments in here about that. Go out there and do a random act of kindness. If you want to share what you've done on the team page, great. If you don't, great. But also, and the last thing I'll say before we get off here is don't forget to update your tracker. Yeah. I'm updating my tracker. And yesterday I got several no's, but I got some yeses yesterday.
Good.
Send some videos out. I got a new person that I'm talking to from Norway, so might share a little bit about that. So, all right, girls.
All right. Wealth Wednesday.
Have a great day.
Thanks, guys. You too.
Go make a difference.
Absolutely.